It's super cold. That's how you know it's cold when you don't want a glove on top of your already thick glove. It's not the coldest it's ever been, but it's not even about the coldest it's never been or the coldest it has been. Let me see if I get a shot. Oh shit. Man, for this you gotta look real up. You can't look fake up, you gotta look real up. I'm just say, man, it's a blessing, all right? It's a blessing to have a good perspective on life. And the only way you can have a good perspective on life is if you actually fucking do the work of changing your perspective, man. Yo, this moon is just crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit up there. You can't even see it. You can't even see it because the street lamps are so bright. But look, it's a blessing to change your perspective, man. On a night like tonight, or a day night like tonight, man. I'm just keep my perspectives just keep my perspective high, you know, and just fuck, man, these views. You cannot see the same thing that I'm trying to fucking show you, man. You can't see it with this little fucking crap device in my hand that looks like my hands. There's always one hand that's hidden. That's a whole occult. That's a whole occult lesson. But look, listen. Look, man, we're like I don't know. But look, just because something happens doesn't mean the fifth dimension. Just because you achieve some type of understanding, one season doesn't mean the fifth dimension is gone, man. Look, we in the fifth dimension. We in the fifth dimension. We also in the third dimension. But look, while we in the fifth dimension, it's important that, man, I feel like this thing is lagging. That keep your perspective high, keep your frequency high, because it's hard to be grounded. It's hard to be grounded and still keep your frequency high. You gotta focus on the money. You gotta focus on the money. You gotta focus on the family. And you know what's funny? A lot of people, like a lot of people who just in the world, who just been in the world too long. Me myself, I've been in the world as much as you think I have, but I have nothing to really show for it. I don't got a car, expensive car. I don't gotta put expensive gas into my car. All I do is I just pay my rent bills. I just heard someone say, yo, you gotta turn around because we in the hood. This is how I get into my property. Just being at my back, all exposed, unprotected. Anyone could come and walk up on me, It's a good thing I'm known, Somewhat. Yeah, this is how we get into our building. Look. All of you niggas that don't live in New York City, be glad you don't have to go through this. All right, because this shit is not kosher. I'm about to lose service, so it's not even that I'm excited. It's just that it's like when you see that moon, shit. You see that moon? It just feels like, it feels like, I don't know what it feels like. Shit feels crazy. It feels different. It looked like the moon was just floating. She was just floating in a joint. She was just floating, man. I don't know if it's okay to call the moon a she, but I'm definitely calling her a she, man. Looked like the moon was floating. It was beautiful. I wish you could see it. You can't really see it. And look, it wasn't red neither. It wasn't red in the least bit. They be like, oh, it's a super blood blue moon. It's a super crypt blue moon. It's a super blood blue moon. Shit look like a regular ass moon. You know, this light is too bright. It's like on my face. Crazy. I said one last day I seen the moon brown. Shit was so red. It looked at brown. Like the moon was just like looked like the moon got out of like the precinct, out of bookings, man. This shit was just brown. I'm looking at that moon. I'm just like, they ain't gonna say that's a moon. This shit was mad big. She was big. She was like this big, yo. I think I saw a rat. The moon was like this big, yo. Or not a rat, I mean a mouse. The moon was like this big, yo. Shit. You know what's one thing about me too is I don't care about animals. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that picture in the back to make it a picture of Jesus with the devil horns, and he has in a white garment, because I feel like that is for online, because y'all don't know me that well, even though it is kind of pretty, but some everything, like one thing or another relates to the Bible in some way. um so yeah, one thing I learned about me also is I really don't care about animals that much, because to me an animal is just another animal, and animals gonna come, animals gonna go. um it's not like I know animals are important for relating, especially telling stories. Like a lot of times, like people use the animal's powers as like a way of kind of like like a measuring stick. But I'm not huge into to animals and animal kingdom. Like, yeah, like I know a lot about animals, sure, but it's like when you know a lot about shit, you don't learn more about that shit by repeating it. You're just repeating facts that you already kind of knew. Like, yeah, a jaguar can run 70 miles, or a cheetah can run 70 miles an hour. It's not a jaguar. It's like, but then again, the average person doesn't know that French fries are not French. French fries are American. So, you know, like I take common sense to a whole new level. A whole new level. Like, I might be retarded. I might be like, I might have so much common sense that at first I may appear like I'm retarded, because you know, because common sense is scarce, and retarded people are not scarce. You see what I did there? Shit, that's not gonna work out. All right, I gotta find something to cover this light. This lighting. It's the truth, man. It's like this. So you got to keep a good perspective. What I was saying in the elevators is that when you got a good perspective on you, when you keep a good perspective on you at all times. I got the incense burning also. You keep a good perspective on you. That's nice. I like how that looks. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? No, not my ugly face. I'm talking about that. It looks way better now. Got the little thing on top. Reminds you like a little chariot. Like a little chariot, which is very cool. So yeah. Um a little bit about me. If I'm loud, if I'm noisy, if I'm boisterous, it's because I'm a music producer. My room is messy, it's because I'm a music producer. Like like literally, you understand, like I have clients. I used to have clients. Now my clients are not, you know,
Well, really, I told all my clients, you know, that I'm not working with them no more because I done tried working with these horrible, terrible artists, which I don't want to, you know, make a video about twice as long or talk about it twice as long because I already sense myself just getting uninterested with this topic. And so I know I'm gonna switch to something else in a moment. But before I do that, Skittles. Love me some Skittles. I don't eat sugars and stuff, but I eat Skittles every once in a blue. Just cause you know I'm in Babylon, I'm in the Matrix, I'm in all of those things, and sometimes you just need some type of happiness to get you to point B. You know, even if it is only just a ride up the elevator. So back to what I was saying. Um, yeah, like keeping a good perspective, man. Like people don't. That's one thing. That's one thing I don't get. I don't get. I don't understand about people is that people don't care about posture. Like your whole posture. Posture is really important. Like the posture is important. Like just having keeping a perspective is really important. If you have one perspective, then you are literally undefeatable. If you're playing capture the flag and you at the top of the hill and the other humans are at the bottom of the hill and you don't change your perspective at all because one, your perspective is strong enough to maintain it, or your stance is good, or you just have, you know, the better ground, then look, you the cannon, bro. You the cannon. Like ain't no one running towards a cannon. Like you can't, if you got a good perspective, you can't be beaten. Just like if you have a good balance or a center of gravity, you can't be taken off your feeting. You can't be taken off your feet. Like that's how I feel. Like so when I saw that moon, I'm just like, yo, look. Just like look at that joint. It looked at like a light bulb. Looked at like a light bulb a lot. Like it looked at so much like a light bulb. Um, but I wasn't. It's in and I saw it like around 11 o'clock. But the shit was not like shit was not red. She was not red at all. She was just like a regular ass color. It's like regular ass shit. So I don't know. We'll see. Got the incense going. I got my commissary for the night, for the evening. And I'm gonna see what this weather is gonna do tomorrow. So until then, Shalom Israel. Shalom Israel. And all my Shalom Israel and Shalom humans.